Guarionex Press has always found the book fair one of the most important events of the year for our survival. It's been at this fair that through the years we've always introduced our books. About 5 years ago, it was the introduction of instant oral biographies, our very first book that I had written on weekends and so forth. And it was because of the tremendous response that we received at the fair, where people were able to see our books for the first time, that our small press got life to that. And now this book has had about 3 printings. We've sold over 20,000 copies, and it was because of that weekend. We met a lot of buyers from bookstores, and we also met other newspaper people who started writing about our books. And each year at the fair that we've been here, we've introduced another book. A few years ago, we introduced a book of questions. And for this fair, which ironically is the last fair we've been told, on Friday morning, maple leaves just came from the printers. And the most important thing about the small press fair in New York has been it's been a chance for the small press people like myself to be able to interact with the public, get new ideas, get reactions to our books, get feedback year after year of what people liked about our books or didn't like. And I was telling my wife last night, I had a book in my mind for 2 years, and finally it comes out, and it's at a fair like this where you find out whether it's good or not, whether the people like it. So we owe a great deal to the New York Book Fair, and I hope it'll live on, and maybe in a different form perhaps. It's very important.
Do you exhibit it at other fairs?
We've done it at, we do some teachers' fairs. The English Teachers Council or the AFL may have something. And we've even done it at the ABA, the big fair. We'll be doing it this year because we have the new book and we'd like people to see. But I haven't found that as effective as a small press fair here.
Yeah.
It may be because of the love of books that people bring to the fair. It often brings in people in Manhattan who have a great feeling about books and are open to innovative, imaginative things. A lot of the books that you find here, one might say initially are not commercial, so sometimes it's harder to attract the bigger bookstore buyer. But we try anything that will work in selling our books. And for us, the last 3 days here has been a very effective fair for us.
Is it good because of the general public as well as the commercial bookstore buyers?
Mainly general public. We found a lot of educators have been coming here the last couple of days. A lot of teachers were at this booth in particular. And the books that we write and publish have to do with teaching children how to think imaginatively and maybe to express themselves either through writing or drawing or communication. So this is a fair that seems to attract a lot of educators, and maybe it's because it's at Columbia this year, but even in previous years at Madison Square Garden or NYU, it would bring in a lot of academic people. We also find a lot of unusual people coming to this fair. About 2 years ago, it was a Children of Alcoholics group who were looking for books that might fit in with their catalog. So, I mean, suddenly I found them, they were interested in 2 of our books, the instant oral biography books and the book of questions. And it's what's interesting about this fair. I mean, you come here with one set of mind and suddenly you meet all kinds of other kind of people who find some kind of use for what you're doing.